if you're doing anal with me, because my dick is not...
I think because my ass is so tight.
Oh, no, you too. But, it's like when girls are just shoving their fist in me, I really want to get shred and gun. And I just... That's how I like my anal.
Okay.
No, but if
what was that sound again?
Hey guys, hanging with Nathan, and this is...
Hi, I'm Samantha Mack.
Yeah.
And we're hanging with Nathan.
We are. Today we're going to make, Szechuan tofu vegan platter. I can't remember the actual name, but it's something on those lines. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah?
I'm really happy that you're willing to make vegan food.
I would like you to explain to the camera and to these people
Hi.
who may not know who you are, what do you do in this world of plenty?
God.
I know it's a big question.
I do a lot of things.
Give us a brief summary.
My name is Samantha Mack, and do you want the adult story? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
This ain't for fucking kids.
Okay, good. We are allowed to swear? So I joined the adult industry in 2010 because my ex-girlfriend was Mistress T, who was a very well-known dominatrix, and it was a slippery slope that landed me here in California 10 years later, 11 years later. People know me because I did a documentary on Vice with 47 million views called Porno Boot Camp in Vancouver, Canada, where I'm from. We don't have a porn industry like we do out here, so I had to create one, which meant I needed a roster to show companies to encourage them to come to Canada to shoot. So I developed Mac Movies, Mac Models, and Porno Boot Camp, where we trained the everyday underdog on how to be a porn star. And a few of them got nominations at Expos and AVN.
Damn.
Hello.
Why didn't I go out there, man? That would fucking save me some fucking time.
Right?
Dude, I
We're
learned
shooting
everything.
a ton now. It's great. Mostly VR, though.
Huh?
Mostly VR.
Oh, you guys are?
Do you shoot VR?
I shoot everything.
Yeah?
The only thing I stopped doing
Does
boy
VR
boy
suck
girl.
for you?
I don't mind it.
Oh,
I
okay.
shoot a lot for VR.
Really?
Yeah, I shoot a lot.
Some guys can't do it because of the whole, like, no talking, no touching, no looking, just letting your dick do the job thing.
Know what I found for me personally? If it's a boy-girl scene, I'll shush.
Oh, wow.
If it's a boy-girl scene,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter what's going on in it.
Right.
What matters is if I'm cool with the crew. That's the thing that I've always found, because if me and the crew are cool, that girl could be a bitch or not touch me at all. I'll still make it happen.
Because there's no
but it's
stress or intensity from them.
But if it's the crew are assholes,
Yeah.
and
You're
the
getting
girl's
side-eye
being a
from another
bitch,
guy.
or the girl's just like a dead fish or something, I'm like, this day is gonna be hard. So yeah, VR is nothing. Because I work with people that I like when it comes to that, and I also got to a point where I just work enough where I'm like, no, I'm not working with you guys no more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good for guys because guys can be reused a lot. Girls, man.
Yeah, not as much.
Everyone uses you once and it's over.
It's gone.
Unless you have your own company.
So, but you just moved to LA not too long ago, right?
Yes.
Sorry, a year or two ago. I almost don't count this last year as a year.
Yeah, I basically spent all of COVID here. And now, like, because of COVID and, like, all the legal stuff being slowed down, I'm just kind of stuck here waiting for them to tell me if and when I can travel again.
Gotcha.
So.
And I don't know if that was a real or a hoax, but you may or may not have a fiance or a wife? Or
I have a wife.
Wife? Okay, so that wasn't really.
I currently have a wife, but she did kick me out.
I'm sorry for bringing up painful things.
It's that building we lived in, man.
Huh?
It's that building that we lived in.
Yeah, well, I know my ex is there, so I'm sure that's a...
I mean, no one's there anymore.
Ha!
No one lives there anymore. Everyone broke up and left the building. Yeah, no, she, she said it on her Facebook, so I guess it's safe for me to say that she woke up one day and said that she was exclusive with somebody else, and I was like, oh, sucks to be me. The conversation was a little longer than that.
Yeah, obviously.
That was the gist of it.
Thank you for paraphrasing.
Yeah, and then she wanted me to move out, and then we agreed to live together, and then we tried to figure things out, and then one day I came home and she's like, yeah, I'm going to move out at the end of the lease, you got to figure yourself out. And I was like, okay, that's a pretty big sign right there.
Yeah.
So I moved out, and now I've been on my own for all of this year.
Well, way to take it in stride.
Well, I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck.
It's true.
So I'm just making the best of it.
Gotcha.
Satisfied?
Taste that.
Can I stick my finger in here?
Yes,
Is that
stick your finger in there.
Well, if you want.
Do you want me to stick my finger in there and give it to you?
Stick my piggy finger in there. Oh, we good.
That's the closest we've ever been together.
For now. Hey!
Speaking of titty fucking,
That's what I'm known for. Man, dude, my anal's so good now.
Is it?
Anal?
Do I like anal?
Yeah.
It depends.
Some guys don't like it.
No, I'll totally do it. But here's the thing: if you're doing anal with me, because my dick is not.
I think because my ass is so tight.
Oh no, you too. But it's like when girls are just shoving their fist in me, I really want to get the spread and gun and I just. That's how I like my anal.
Okay.
No, but if
What was that sound again?
But if I'm fucking a girl in the ass and there's one light in the room or they're using natural light or something like that coming from a fucking window, no, fucking move the camera, get the light around me because at there's certain point I can only get.
You can't turn out on the booty hole.
Yeah, I can't turn this far out when my dick's only this long and I'm only getting so much in because I'm starting to lose feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I like anal. I like to fuck girls in the ass. It depends on what the camera guy is.
The best is like a reclined POV for anal, I think, because then you get the whole booty wave.
Yeah.
That's
No,
great.
like I'm just imagining like if doing like you just getting that because you're nice big ass and up and over and just watching so you can see the down penetration.
Yes.
Or even doing a cowgirl and just watching.
Yep.
Be solid.
I finally figured out how to twerk because I lost so much booty when I lost so much weight, and so now I just gotta like throw it back and hope it shakes. But I realized
I'm sure it's doing
on
fine.
camera, like we can get the good slap going on.
Yeah.
But the dude's dick's not feeling anything because it's all just ass meat moving.
Yeah.
But there's no actual penetration movement. Looks great on camera. I feel so bad for the guy.
Well, and
I count to 10 and then I start doing something else because I know that the guy can't feel shit.
yeah, it does get to a point sometimes where the girl's like, "Oh, you like that?" I'm like,
You're like,
I'm sure
it looks great.
it looks super awesome. But what I end up doing is I'll try to get the girl's ass and I'll literally do this with it.
Yeah.
Because if you have enough ass and you swing it down,
Yeah.
it looks good and I control it so I can still feel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Pro tip.
Yeah. I don't know. I came to LA and all of a sudden I was like, things should go in my ass now. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the weather.
It's just LA. LA just does that.
It's
you
the
know?
sunshine.
The sunshine makes your ass jiggle.
It's true. Ooh, you're good at this. Ooh, see, this is where I would fail. Yo, anchor, what up? Hey.
You know what's really sad? The tattoo that I had removed here, the tattoo of the picture had that same image on it, on the same arm. I was like, oh, had to lose it. No!
It's only one piece. It's all right. Pour one out for your homies.
Vegan gods fucked me again. Let's do this. A little more pat, and we will be off to the races. It's amazing what you can do with a ring light and a couple walls, right?
Yeah. Valid.
Yeah,
I like the rustic interior.
No, this is actually I have my whole this is my workplace in a barn. I pay
Right.
out in
Quite nice.
west eastern Kansas. It's real wood, as you can see from all the splinters.
As he falls backwards through the wall.
Whoa!
Wow, your parkour is so good you can go through walls.
I'm pretty fucking awesome. No big deal.
Oh, I got peed on recently.
How was that?
I always wanted to try it because it sounded really slutty, and I heard people like it, and I was like, yeah, pee on me. I think I want this.
Yeah.
This is great. Really salty.
Yeah, no, I've drinking pee before. It's not great.
Shockingly salty.
Shit, whoever did it, did they drink a lot of water?
No.
Okay, so
No. It was like a wake up, like spur of the moment thing.
pro tip.
Pro tip. Chug
Pro
some water
tip.
first.
2 things you want to do.
Hydrate.
3, if you think of the smart bottle waters.
Yeah.
You drink 3 of those. Pee a couple times, let it go clear, and then drink a whole bottle of Pedialyte. And now you're just drinking Pedialyte.
Yo, I'm into that.
Yeah, it's not bad then. I had to make Lauren Phillips squirt a bunch one time, and I was
I
like,
don't know how to squirt.
well, you don't. You just pee in my mouth.
Oh, okay. I tried to pee on a guy with shreds. I tried to pee on him once.
Yeah.
And then I was like, look at the floor. There's a wet mark. I did it. I just couldn't do it. But you know what my song is? My like meditating song is that song from Fast and the Furious. My life be like, ooh, That song comes on. I'm like, ooh, I got this. And that's how I was able to piss on his face.
I'm not sure if I told this story yesterday, but I was telling someone there's one time where I had to do a girl wanted to pee inside of it.
I've heard of this.
And which I was like, oh yeah,
Challenging
into
if
it.
he was
But
born though.
well, no, the problem was it's like when you put the cameras and everything, I could pee. Like if you needed me to pee inside your mouth, no problem, I could do it.
Okay.
But at that moment, I just drank a bunch of water because the girl's like, oh yeah, I want you to pee me a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. But I'm drinking a fuck ton, and now where I'm like, I'm right there. I
You're
don't
like,
ever get stage fright in this moment. But luckily enough, we're in a bathroom, so I look at the toilet for a long enough time. I look at the toilet, and then I'm like, oh.
The first guy who ever asked me to pee on him was a comedian.
That makes
And
sense.
and he's like, I'll lie down beside the toilet. You just sit on the toilet. When you feel the sensation, just scoot yourself over and piss all over me. And I was like, I could just suck your dick. He's like, no, why should you pee on me? I'm like, all right, cool. Look, I don't back down from the challenge.
I can suck your dick. Well, it's fucking dumb.
Amateur,
Yeah,
piss on
fucking-
me.
fucking
And so I
weak.
finally was able to like trickle on him, and he was so happy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, there's not more. And I was
Isn't
like,
that
I was
funny?
wondering why he wanted me to drink so much water. He was like, do you want a glass of water? Do you want a glass of water? I'm like, why? Like, just get naked. He's like, no.
Isn't it interesting at certain points you like, my life has taken me to many places, but I'm saying sorry because I can't piss more.
Well, you know what though? When I got peed on, I was
Yeah.
kind of pissed that I didn't get like splattered against the shower door. Like
Yeah.
I was expecting, because obviously we were in the shower.
Yeah.
You know, first timers, you take precautions.
Yeah.
But I was a little annoyed that there wasn't more like
Birth?
velocity.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting to kind of get splattered, and then I was like, morning piss.
Mm.
Yeah, stale.
That's not the.
Curating all night, not the pee you want.
Yeah. Not the one you want.
No, but I'm gonna try again.
Hey.
I
you
think
know what?
I'm gonna give a good college
Sometimes
effort.
you can hit me up. You need
Yay!
I got you. Well, I'm not talking about if you need the pee. If you want the pee, cool. But if you just need like, hey, drink 3 bottles of water and the pee, like,
Mm-hmm.
good
I'm
little
into it.
advice.
I mean, I peed on plenty of dudes back in the day, back in my dominatrix days.
Oh yeah. Sure.
But there's a story. My girlfriend, Mr. Steve, my first girlfriend,
Hmm?
she was standing in these high heels on the edge of our old closet bathtubs, because our houses in like the gay part of Vancouver where we live are all like 120-year-old buildings. So we have these closet bathtubs, right? That have been repainted and refinished like 100 times. And she's standing in these like hooker boots, standing over top of this guy, like trying to be like, oh, open your mouth, you little bitch. And she goes to pee on him and she slips, and her high heel gouges his ribs.
Oh.
And he's lying there and he's kind of open and he's bleeding. And she's like half in the tub and half out. And he's like, you meant to do that, Goddess. I'm sorry for being in the way. And she pees on him. And I was like, well, he's sterile.
Oh.
It's in her new book called There's More to the Story, written by Mistress T. You can find it on Amazon. I love her. I talked to her all the way here today. She's my first girlfriend, and all those jokes they make about lesbians, like staying in contact with all their girlfriends.
Yeah.
So true. Like
Really?
I can't get rid of them. They hang out. Except for but they all just keep hanging around.
Hey, we never know. Like,
They might be
life
dead.
comes back, so.
Everything comes. What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
I'm
That's just really
okay
bad
with,
things.
with dating civilians, though.
Oh yeah, me too.
I was like, it can't happen. It's not going to work. But I mean,
As long as you
if
can
your
communicate.
pussy's good enough, I feel like they will capitulate on their prehistoric ideals.
See, my thing was, if you're able to communicate
Yes.
over and,
And
over
over and
and
over.
over and be like, hey, if me and you were having sex right now and we're doing it on camera, maybe we're friends, maybe we're not. We're just trying to enjoy
We're
this
the
moment.
enemies.
But also, you're gonna leave after that. Unless you're gonna stay in to chill and talk for a little bit, but it's not like it's not more than that.
Well, I always explain it too as like I'm having sex the way you would play golf. Sometimes
Yeah.
I go to the driving range by myself. Sometimes I play with another person. Sometimes I play with foursomes, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, you know, good game. You might have a little drinky poo at the golf course.
Yeah.
You might just go home and schedule another tea time another day.
Yeah.
And it's not the same as like the emotional connection that your partner might be looking for. Because everyone has that conversation where they're like, well, do I get to fuck other people? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, if you want.
But you just gotta get tested at the same rate I do.
Yeah.
That's all. Like business is on the line now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, yeah, that's what makes you feel good. Go do that. But the difference between me fucking you and my partner fucking somebody on Tinder is that they're looking for that adoration and that connection and romance and emotion. I don't need fucking emotions. I need dick.
Yeah.
That's it. Or pussy. I mean, I'm easy.
Either, doesn't matter.
Put something in my mouth. How are you in period sex?
I don't give a fuck.
Right? Civilians, man, they got hang-ups.
Dude. Bro, fucking stick a sponge in there, some cold water, whatever.
Right?
Don't
I was
matter
trying
to
to
me.
explain this morning. I was like, listen, I have really, really light periods, right? 3 days tops. And like, it's basically it goes, hello, I'm here. And then it kind of just lingers for 3 days and then it goes away. Like, you don't even need a tampon, nothing. It's great. A little extra lube, that's all it is.
I figured.
But I was trying to explain, like, you can still lick my clit though. Like, you can still suck on my
Yeah.
beef. Like, the blood's not coming from there. Like, you can still do this.
She's Canadian. It's good. It's good.
Okay, you guys don't say beef.
It's like I don't even want to talk shit. You hear that.
Americans get real excited when they hear you say, like, sorry or a boot.
Sorry, the boot.
But we don't say about, like I said, I don't know how you guys hear it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go out and about. And they're like, you said a boot. I'm like, I said about. Not a boot, about.
Just say it. Say it the way we want to hear you say
Yeah.
it.
But man, Americans get excited for that.
Oh yeah, dude, I get super excited.
But when I get tired, my accent slips out. But now I let it happen on purpose because Americans just think I'm so adorable.
Yeah, it is.
So now I just lay it on real thick.
It is just absolutely fun for us.
And I throw in some French every now and then when like I'm at restaurants. I'll be like, oh, merci. And they're like, oh, she's spoke Canadian. I'm like, listen, only one place in Canada says French words.
Yeah.
Quebec. Other than that, like, we don't. We probably speak more Chinese and...
Yeah, it's like Vancouver,
like,
man. There's a shit ton of Chinese.
Yeah,
there,
Hindi, like... Yeah.
I gotta say, that was the biggest shock because
we don't have any black people.
Yeah, there was none.
Just like 3.
But like... I was more, like, how much good Asian food was over there? I was like...
We don't have tacos.
No.
There's like 2 taco places, and you have to like make it a reservation.
Yeah.
Like, but you want Asian food? Honey, we got you.
It is.
Like, there's more. Like, we walk down the street and we're like, yeah, Davie Street has 8 Starbucks, but they've got 18 Asian places.
Yeah, it was.
And they're side by side. Like, they don't even care. They're not competing. There's such a want and a need.
Yeah. I do miss going to strip clubs just for the sake of
the adoration.
I do. There's something I love when those moments where you feel like, where I take away porn, take away anything, and I'm just looking at the strip and I'm like, gah, because I don't get that very often anymore.
Yeah.
Last time I had something like that was I was on a Deeper set.
Oh yeah.
And it was Kenna James doing a whole striptease thing.
Nice.
And it was me, Manuel, and I forget the other guy's name.
Manuel.
And but we were just sitting there watching, and it was like the first time in a long time. I was like, this is gonna be a lap dance, whatever, or like just striptease. I was like, It was like, it's really hot when you see someone who goes up there and just goes hard.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like I know so many people in the industry now too. Like I don't have industry crushes anymore.
Industry questions?
Crushes.
Crushes?
Yeah.
Well, again, this wasn't a crush thing. It was just mostly just, you know, see someone.
But you know when you get Twitter paid, when you get a scene with that person you really want to work with?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been around too long now. I know everybody.
Yeah,
The Twitter patient is gone.
like I got hired for scene a while back, and I was gonna be working. Shut up. And I was gonna be working with Bridget Bean. I've always wanted to work with Bridget Bean. And but she's so cool.
I love her.
But I still haven't got to actually shoot that scene yet. Still waiting for that. But it was one of those times like I've always wanted to work with you because I've only done a was it a blow bang with her?
Yeah.
And blow bang's fucking dumb. I was like,
Yeah.
here's my dick for a second, this out. But that was like the closest. But even then, it's still like I'm not like, you know, I'm just. It's gonna be like sex. It's just a different person. You know?
Back at Christmas time, I was doing a photo shoot, and I realized that like my body had changed so much, I didn't know how to pose anymore. And I was like looking up Bridget B pictures so I could like try to look like more like her because her facial expressions are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like she tells a whole story through her photo set with her face alone. And I was gonna message her and be like, could I pay you to come and like coach me while I do a promo shoot because I don't know how to move anymore because all of my like old poses are like Batgirl poses.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't know how to like not hide. Like
And she's really good at just she's
phenomenal.
not small, but she's not
She's
big.
quite tall.
She's really kinda.
But she's also had like the cosmetic surgery to like push out the right places, push
Yeah.
it in the right places. But she's still like she's a thick girl.
Yeah, she is.
She's beautiful.
She's
I think
big.
she's one of the most pretty girls in porn. Her Karamia, I really like too.
You know, I remember the first time I saw her, she came in with that bleach blonde hair,
Yeah.
with a bleach blonde like long dress and black lipstick.
Yep.
And I remember I was like, ah,
Yep.
you some kind of demon angel? I am into it. All right.
2018.
Yeah.
Was a black lipstick here.
Hot.
Yeah, we shot her for. Was it Hollow Girls we shot her for that year? I think so. Some VR company. We did like a promo shoot with her. And Shreds got to shoot with her. Just promo pictures. So, massive blue balls.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, Bridget B breathed the same air as you. Like, just, give me your mouth.
Spit my mouth, please. Spit it.
Right? She's stunning.
Yeah, she's hot.
Man, the first porno I ever saw was like late night. I was in my small town back in Vancouver, back outside of Vancouver, and it was like, I don't know, after Red Shoes Diaries was on, like, I don't know, like the Learning Sex Channel at 3 in the morning, and it was this movie, and this girl got car sick on a bus ride because they were going somewhere, and so she needed someone to hold her hair.
Obviously.
And he's like, well, I can make you feel better, and so she's like bent over to this like truck stop washer toilet, trying to feel better, and he's all like plowing her from behind, and I was like, I bet that would distract you from how much your stomach hurts, actually. Like, I think that's probably a good idea to get plowed while you're heads in a toilet.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you know, why
And
not
now
get
here I am.
not two birds out with one stone?
Right?
Well, actually, that leads to another little point why I think is always fascinating. What do you know? What point in your life led you to doing something like this?
Oh yeah.
Like, was it like in erotic high school years or something like that?
So my very straight and narrow parents. My dad, one of his coworkers' daughter, got into Playboy, and he had the picture of her kneeling on the beach, wearing this like golden netted beaded top thing and a little thong, or she may not even be wearing a thong. Her nipples were up for sure, and it's Playboy. So she probably was, and it was very classy. It was a beautiful photo, and it was up beside his computer. But I was in school and I was using his computer quite a bit. And I was like, why does my dad have a picture of this girl? And the screensaver was like really amazing Sports Illustrated body painted women. And I was like, this is supposed to be the perfect body? Like, this doesn't look like me. This doesn't look like my mom. Like, this sucks. Like, I guess we're ugly. Like, because this is the pictures he wants. He doesn't want pictures of his family. Like, okay. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to be that girl. I'm going to be that girl whose picture you pull out of a magazine and put in your locker. I'm going to do it. And it was like, you can't do that. Like, you're a good little Christian girl. I'm like, watch me. And so then
Suck it, Dad.
Then I became a centerfold. Yeah, and I was just like, I just wanted to be that girl, and I realized how much power, like, your image can have.
Oh yeah.
And how strong sexuality was, and I was like, all right, cool, so if I want to achieve this, this, and this, but I can't get these people's attention, how do I get their attention? Do I, like, get a campaign, a billboard? Buy some tits. Boom, all of a sudden, I'm the host of every event, I'm getting auditions for absolutely everything. Everything I wanted came to me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I've got your attention now? Cool. And people are always like, oh my god, we didn't expect you to be so nice, we didn't expect you to be so funny, we didn't expect you to be so generous. And I'm like, I just look like a bitch. I'm actually quite talented. This is amazing. That's sesame seeds?
Yeah, black sesame seeds, and then.
This is actually a really cool experience, not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm glad you
Like,
liked
I
it.
feel really pampered right now.
I gotta say that it is always nice to have people that have lived a little bit of life to come on here.
Is it? Is it time?
Yeah, tell me how it is. I'm hoping it's actually saucy.
Oh. I would buy this candle. Alright. Gotta get a little of everything on here. This is amazing. Wait, are these garlic cloves?
No, that's snap peas.
No, I mean the little white things.
Yes.
What are, oh.
No, there's mushrooms.
Oh. Wait, I got tofu on there. Mmm!
Is it good? Yeah?
This tofu is so crispy.
Yeah, do you like it?
It's so good. People are like, look at this. Like, this is
So, guys,
stunning.
Hey, thank you for another fun day, fun week of coming on hanging with Nathan. Hopefully, we don't get kicked off YouTube. I don't know. If you like it, like, subscribe, fucking tag. Hopefully, we're here again. Hopefully. Tell them where they can find you, and then you can fucking destroy that.
You can find me not on YouTube anymore because I got kicked off. But you can find me on Instagram at @theSamanthaMack_, because I was kicked off. And everywhere else at @theSamanthaMack. That's Twitter and Snapchat and TikTok and Facebook and everything. But MacMovies.com or .ca is where all my smut is.
Fuck yeah. Well, come back next week for some more smut.
Yay!